See, on the first Avengers, I was like, I'm gonna go see the second one for sure. And after this one, Avengers 3, if it happens or not, I could not care less.
Yeah, the first one was good. You watched the first one, you're pretty much seen this one.
Yeah, like I was like, freaking, I saw the first one, I was like, oh my god, like this is superheroes, like it was amazing. And this one's like, okay.
Like,
Like if I didn't see it, my mind wouldn't be okay.
bro, what was with the end of the movie though?
What do you mean?
He was like, Avengers, and then it cut off.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember? Yes, remember at the end he was like Avengers, and he was gonna say Avengers assemble. He was looking out over all the people. The new
Oh yeah.
That was so
I don't
stupid.
know. I feel like they like to allude to comic books and stuff like that.
But like that's the thing. It's based off the comic books. Why there's like no alluding. It's not like they're separating themselves. It's like
True.
you're the Avengers. You're doing something based off the comic books. You are the Avengers. You have the catchphrase. Say the catchphrase. It makes sense because you're the Avengers. It's not like, oh well, we're like a variation of Avengers, so we're gonna almost say it as if we're alluding to the actual Avengers, and then it'll be kind of funny because the real fans will be like, oh, that's what they say in the comic books. But no, it's like, you're the Avengers, that's what you say, why not just say the line? Why cut it off? Like, it's not...
I don't know. I think they're funny. All superhero movies just try to be funny, and I'm sick of it. It's like, I mean, like Marvel is way better than DC in my opinion, but one thing that separates DC from Marvel, like you don't laugh in a DC movie. It's all like dark and grimy and like hardcore. But you get like a Marvel movie, it's always some dude, no matter what kind of movie it is, making some kind of joke, and it's like they got the whole like theater of like 13-year-olds laughing, and it ain't funny.
It's that kind of
I
humor
want to see
that's...
you like go fight Ultron. I don't want to see you like I don't care if Captain America said like no, don't cuss. I don't care. It's not funny. And it's referenced throughout the entire movie.
You know
It's
why I think
stupid.
they said that? I think that was they just had said that so that they had a reason not to cuss, since it's a kids movie essentially.
It's dumb.
And it's like when you buy the movie or you watch it somewhere by yourself, it's not funny because all the humor is like directed towards the audience. It's like the kind of humor
Yeah.
that you know that they know people are gonna laugh at, because in an audience there's always gonna be someone laughing because it's that kind of like, you know, I don't know what kind of
I
way
get
to say
you.
it, but yeah, it's
Something else that kind of blew my mind. I almost lost $5 in the movie theater because you know how when they were all like essentially drunk and they were like talking about Thor's hammer,
yeah.
and so everyone was trying to pick it up, and then he was saying that none of us could pick it up because no one was worthy enough to pick up the hammer except him, and Captain America budges it.
Hmm.
Okay, so that happens, and then they're fighting, and I see Thor. He's fighting Ultron in a little like wrestling, like hold the shoulders type deal going on, and like his hammer falls. So my first thing is, okay, Captain America moving the hammer a little bit, making a budge. It's gonna show that he is worthy. He's gonna pick it up and like smack the crap out of Ultron. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, Captain America's so worthy, right? No, that like creepy Vision dude comes and picks it up. So my thing is, what was the point of making him budge it if there was like no point to it?
Oh, because I
That
think they
made
were
me
trying.
mad.
This was another thing. They're trying to be funny. They're trying to be funny so they can get people to go, Like
Dumb.
that's literally what like most of the humor, like most of like the
Oh.
yeah, most of like like most of like the inside joke type, like you only get this if you know the comics or the universe, is more like we'll hint to it, we'll hint at it, we'll hint at it, and then nothing. And it's like, okay, why not just go for it? Why like you're confusing the people that don't know, and then you're just
Exactly.
pissing off the people that do know. It doesn't
Yep.
make any sense.
It's really stupid.
But like
Ah,
I think like it's a good movie.
it was
Like
great.
it was good. It was a good use of time. It was fun. It was funny. I thought there were parts that were funny. I thought there were a lot of parts that were stupid, but overall, I think it was like interesting and it was fun to watch. Was it like a better Avengers than the last one? No. Is it like a
Yeah,
new? Is it like the
definitely
new
not.
superhero movie that's like, oh dude, you gotta go see Avengers, like the best superhero movie? Like, no. There are so many good
Yeah.
Marvel movies out there. 20 billion times
Yep.
better than this. This is literally just a cash in. Just so like, all aboard the hype train, Avengers, 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 and then it comes
Mhm.
out and then they make a shit ton of money, blah blah blah, whatever. But like, it
Yeah.
does nothing new per se. New
You know,
enemy, different method of destroying the Earth, essentially.
I was pretty mad that Cause see, based off the trailer, right, Ultron was like this like super like cool, like really just bad egg type of guy. But, I mean, I'm not gonna say he wasn't awesome, but my thing is the fact that he has Tony Stark's attitude and the things that he was saying, it's like to me it destroyed his whole character. I imagine him
Exactly.
like some like serious robot guy, and this fool's over here cracking jokes, and he's like essentially another Iron Man. And I know I'm not saying I don't like Iron Man. Tony Stark's awesome, but they've made Tony Stark too comical, and in the sense now they've ruined the villain for me.
Yeah, because the trailer depicts Ultron as like the new threat, the new bad guy. Like, how
Yeah,
are we gonna
like
beat him?
unstoppable.
Yeah, and he seems so depressing, like muttering like, poems or whatever, like
Like little
singing weird,
haikus.
yeah, singing weird songs, talking about reality and existence. And then
Yeah.
it's like, oh wow, maybe this guy's like, maybe he's different. Like maybe he's like he's scary almost because he's like edgy because he's confused because he's an AI or whatever and he doesn't know what he is or what life is about. So he's all like
Exactly.
he's a loose cannon. But then he starts like making normal jokes and like being funny, and then I'm like, oh, I don't care about you anymore because you're not a threat
Yeah,
anymore. You're just another character that's making jokes like every other character, and then they make jokes and then they beat the shit out of the other guy. And oh my goodness.
exactly.
And did you notice how they were like pushing Hawkeye into the spotlight, and then like he makes you
Yeah,
think he was
like
gonna
Hawkeye's.
die?
Like, see, I'm not saying I don't like Hawkeye, but to me, I don't like Hawkeye. It's like, I mean, he's like, I like Black Widow more than I like Hawkeye, not because Scarlett Johansson's like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
I got
talking
you. I
about.
got you.
But yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I see her fighting set is way much better than him because the entire movie, he's just like, arrow, arrow, punch behind, arrow, arrow. I see you, peekaboo, bam. That's the only thing he's doing. He's always talking. He makes him look flawless, which is cool. But Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, and Captain America, they're actually like doing stuff, like doing flips, getting hit by cars, like leaping robots and all this stuff. And he's just like arrow, 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 arrow. So I'm thinking like, why is he the center of everything?
Really? And like that's what I was thinking, like why is he in the center? And I'm like, oh, well, he's gonna die, obviously. And then they kill
Yeah,
off
that's what I figured.
what's his name, Quicksilver. When he
Yeah,
died, I
Quicksilver.
literally didn't care at all.
Yeah, I was just like, oh dang, he got shot. All right, next scene. Like
Yeah.
there's the character development wasn't that good because I had no feelings toward his death.
And then even when he died, he tried to be funny. He's like, didn't see that coming. And then he face planted on the
Yeah,
ground, and I'm like, oh,
my
okay,
boy, that boy
sure.
dead. I was like, he ain't gonna be in Avengers 3. Only thought I had.
Like it wasn't like, and then they did that whole like depressing like after part where they're like, oh no, he's dead. Oh, we're taking heavy hits. Oh, we gotta fight to save. Barely push through. And it's like like it doesn't feel. I don't feel like they're fighting for anything because I don't care if Quicksilver or whatever died. I don't
Yeah, I
feel
don't
like you're
think they
fighting for
cared.
anything I can relate to. Like, I mean, it was like so depressing. I'm like, guys, chill. Like, he had like 2 minutes on screen. Like, he ain't that big of a deal. He tried to kill you like 10 hours
Yeah,
ago. Why you,
and
you
he was
know?
over here like being the Flash, and it's like punching you in the nuts where you couldn't even feel it. And over his sister's like playing mind games with you, making you act like you're a little ballerina back in grade school again.
Yeah, and that's another thing like I didn't understand was like the trailer made it seem like they're all gonna be fighting each other, but like they didn't.
Exactly.
Even the part when Thor was choking Tony Stark in the trailer, I was thinking, oh snap, shit's about to get real. But in the movie, when that part came up, he literally like came up and then held him in the air for 10 seconds, and then it was a joke. But he like put him down, and he was like, oh, I'm angry at you, but I'm
Hey,
not
got you,
really angry
bro.
at you. Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Uh, I think one of the best scenes had to be the Hulk Buster fighting Hulk. That was
Yeah,
pretty good.
that was cool.
Yeah, I like that one because you don't get to see like freaking Hulk being a ballerina like Black Widow and all that bull. He's like you don't need to see what he sees him. He's a giant freaking green monster. He's gonna jack crap up. That's exactly what he did. Well, one thing I did kind of like is that they're adding on to the story with these like Infinity Stones. Because if you notice in this one, they had the yellow one, and if you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, they had the purple one. And then the original Avengers, like not the original, but the first one that came
Yeah,
out, they had
yeah.
the Tesseract, which is the blue one. And if you watch Thor, this is a red one, which I forgot what it's called. I feel like it's something with an A. And I think they said in the movie that there were six, so I'm pretty sure there's one more coming,
Oh, don't forget the
unless
Guardians
there's just
have the
five.
purple one.
Yeah, that's the purple one, the Infinity Stone.
Guardians of
So
Avengers.
I feel like they're alluding that once I feel like they're gonna have a crossover between Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers, and then when they do that with all the stones and whatever new movie they come out with, maybe in that new Spider-Man like movie he'll find a stone. And when all six are combined, then Galactus may show up, something like that.
I would like
That'd
to
be
see an
entertaining.
actual Galactus and not some fart cloud
Little
from
stink cloud
Stink Cloud
from
from Fantastic Four.
yeah, he's like bleh, because he got blown up.
Yeah,
Speaking of Fantastic Four, that movie actually looks entertaining.
that movie it looks cool. Even though like the review, well, not like the movie's not even out. People are saying, "Oh, it looks stupid. Is it gonna suck? Is it gonna suck?" I'm like, let the movie come out and then you find out.
Yeah.
Stop, leave it
Yeah.
alone.
My only thing is I feel like the Thing is the ugliest looking thing this time around.
But like that's what he looked like in the comic books. Hey, no, you
See,
cannot say that because in the original Fantastic Four he was in a rubber suit and when he bent you could see the crinkles in the suit and it was so bad.
fair enough. I'm
But
not
back
saying
then it was
I don't like rocks, some people. But like see like this time like he's just like okay, never mind. It fits because this time he's a thing. Like
yeah.
that's the best thing I can classify him
I just
as.
don't think
He's
the
a big
character they
thing.
chose to play him like represented him.
Definitely not.
The originals he was like all kind like he was kind of bulky and
Yeah, he
human
could be like
form.
okay, he
I
could
was
be
like,
the thing.
it was like yeah, I could see that. But this
I
is
thought
like
the
some
black guy might be the thing. I'm like that might make sense, but no, not the little baseball
not the
guy.
not the
No,
little
not
kid.
Griffin.
You're not Griffin from Jumper.
From Jumper. No, definitely not. That's like trying to get Sam Worthington to be in the Harry Potter remake. This is dumb.
As like Hermione or like Crookshanks.
uh, you get
It's
Chris
just like
Pratt to play Scabbers.
yeah, it's like a new Harry Potter movie, but like none of the characters, and it's not even like mentioned by anyone when the movie's like being like hyped up. Is like it just comes out and Sam Worthington and Chris Pratt are scabbers and like there's like naked, they're just naked with hair like glued on them, and they're just like in the scene, but it's like never explained. It's just like they're just there. There's
Same
like
diff.
the naked Sam Worthington. He's all hairy. And he like gets up on like he like slimes his way onto like Hermione's lap and he starts purring. He's got like scars on his face and he looks like he did in like Black Ops.
Oh god. But definitely Avengers Age of Ultron, not the best movie I've seen in a long time.
But it is worth the money to see.
Yeah, I mean if you like Marvel, definitely go see it. But another thing that kinda made me mad in the first Avengers, Loki of course failed because Avengers like dropped him, especially with Hulk with that little ragdoll technique. But so he gets punished by that creepy dude who gets his neck snapped in Guardians of the Galaxy, and Thanos is there and he's like blah 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 blah. I'm a pink man, and then in this one. Thanos comes out and he's like blah 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 blah. I'm a pink man, so now I have no idea what's gonna happen because I figured Thanos might be in the second one, but he really wasn't. So maybe he's in the third one. I don't know who he's gonna really tie in because in the Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers, he's only sitting in a chair. He hasn't done squat yet.
I don't
But
know.
I'm kind of happy that he's an actual person and not a giant fart cloud like Galactus was.
I literally went on the like I kept away from the internet because I was like just I wanted to go see that and just be surprised. Like I just was hoping so much that there would be a Spider-Man reference or something, but there wasn't. And I was
That would
so
be
mad.
awesome.
Oh my gosh, I would have been so happy. But
That
anyways,
would have been the best.
yeah, been the best thing ever. But you know, we'll have to wait and then wait for them to recast, go through all that crap, and then spew out another half-assed Spider-Man movie when they can never top the Amazing Spider-Man. Ugh. Okay. Anyways,
2018, bro.
go see Avengers. I give it like maybe a 7.5 out of 10. What would you give it?
7.5, 7.
Yeah,
Seven,
give it,
like yeah, I give it a solid 7.
give it a solid 7. All right. Peace out.